Thank you. So I'm going to open the line now, okay? And then I'll take a few calls, okay? And then we'll round it up tonight. Sorry with my and I just had to make out the sentence in one, okay? So share the broadcast. I'm waiting.
Facebook. And yes, we like YouTube. And yes, we like and yes, we like.
Thank you. Hello there.
Maiyegun, first time.
Hello, you're a first timer, but you're actually, you see, when people say their first time of calling, right? Most of you are actually not first time. Majority of you have been on the line, on the queue for a long time. So it's a privilege that we are speaking for the first time.
Yes, that's why. That's why you are doing a marvelous job.
Thank you.
You have said everything I actually want. I just want to say hello to you.
Sorry, do you mind speaking up, please? Because it seems to be a little bit... okay, hang on. I think it's from my end. Go on, sir.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Loud and clear. Your name, sir, and where you're calling from?
My name is Victor. I'm calling from London.
Victor from London. Now you are live. Everyone can hear you, sir.
So this is what I would tell people. Because I would say my mom is part of them. But, you know, these old people still have this belief. Usi Mada. It was when I reminded mommy, I said, Mommy, Igba ye Usi Mada. Mama 41 very soon. Like they are there, that was when on me call. One thing tí ọ̀rọ̀ bá ti kìíní kó máa dorí àgbà kodò. Wọ́n wá mí kanlẹ̀ wọn mọ̀ nǹkan tó máa sọ mọ́. So mo ní, look, the best way is ẹ jẹ́ kó ní kálukú pín gàrí, ẹ jẹ́ kó ní kálukú máa lọ wọn. Kò sí nǹkan tó tábà ní òkè Yorùbá nation àti gbà nǹkan tá a nígbà. Bí àṣẹ, àmà competition yẹn máa wà. Àmà man borders wa, àmà ṣe everything kò ní di pé one data on the basis of we are one, a lè move up, Lagos Ìbàdàn tá a tún rò kó bóyá ó wà first. The last time tí mo lọ lẹ́tọ̀ ni mò ń sọ fún wọn mo ní ọ̀nà yìí ọkàn mi ò balẹ̀. Wọ́n mi ní àti bá wọ́ọ̀rì kò sí nǹkan kan. Èmi àti wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ oúnjẹ tá à ń sè mo ní ṣe nǹkan ti wà àbí òtítù báyìí. Because nobody is safe. Lagos Ìbàdàn ò ṣe ń rìn mọ́ báyìí sí train náà àtọ́mọ́ tún fẹ́ gba train òfurufú ẹjọ́ ibo ló wá safe. So it's pathetic, honestly speaking. Àwọn àgbààgbà tàbí ní sílé yẹn wọn ò fẹ́ mọ̀ pé nǹkan ń tẹ̀lẹ̀ ogun wàhálà ń bọ̀. Ó yìí máa dá yìí náà ti jòkó lé lórí. So àwọn mọ̀mú kìíní yẹn pọ̀ Ọlọ́run dá ìjì mi mọ́. Mọ́mí ẹ̀ bá ti ní òbò ẹ̀yìn náà wà lára àwọn tó ń ṣe believe in one Nigeria. But I guess a máa fàdúrà ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ náà ní kọ́lọ̀ bá wà.
Ṣì máa fàdúrà, okay? I mean, kò kí ń pọ̀ jù lọ máa ń sọ àdúrà yẹn kò kí ń pọ̀ jù. But ẹ mọ̀ pé tẹ́ bá wo majority àwọn èèyàn tó ti give up lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Nigeria, majority of them, all of Nigeria gone. Majority of us, we used to like Nigeria a lot,
Honestly.
But we get pushed to that point where you feel like, person not deceive himself again, Jerry. If he can be other way around, it will be better. But again,
you know what I mean?
Thank you so much for calling.
No problem.
Thanks so much
for having me.
It's a pleasure. You're my first caller. That's Victor from London. Amazing. So I have another caller on the line. Hello.
Hello, Baba.
Sir.
Ajia Fis ń sọ̀rọ̀ láti Atlanta.
Ajia Fis. Again, sir. It's good to have you again, sir. You are live. Go on.
Kókó la bógun, kókó la bókè. Ògùn òjò oníṣòwò kó má lè nájà kókó báyìí òun làárọ̀ tá ń lè.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àjíǹde bá ní tọ̀bọ̀nbọ̀n. Táàsẹ̀ bá gbin ẹ̀ á lé ní. Kókó lẹ̀ ara máa lé ní.
Àṣẹ.
Ṣé kí àwọn ìtẹ̀mọ́pá lè ní yìí? Ní làákàyè tèmi báyìí máa ní gbogbo bí wàhálà ṣe ń bọ̀ ní Nàìjíríà yìí. àwa Yorùbá la ṣagbátẹrù ẹ̀. Àwa Yorùbá ni agbátẹrù ẹ̀. Tó bá dẹ̀ máa dáa náà, ọwọ́ àwa Yorùbá náà ló wà.
So Alhaji Hafiz, tẹ́ mind, ẹ bá mi máa mix ìkíní yẹn because of àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa, ṣe get nsìn, mi ò ní mind. Ẹ bá mi mix ẹ, just for their own sake, not really that pon láti jẹ, ẹ ti get ẹ bá mi máa mix ẹ pẹ̀lú òyìnbó fún àwọn èèyàn tó ń gbọ́ wa, just or as much as you can, sir. Go on.
Okay, I'll try.
Thank you.
I'll try. Yeah, what I'm saying is this. Like, the cause of Nigerian problem lies in the hands of we, the Yorubas. We, the Yorubas, we are the main cause of Nigerian problem. And if you want an effective solution to it, it lies in the hands of we, the Yorubas. Because Tabawo, constitution that so the constitution that we have right there, that Nigeria, Yoruba ló gbà wọlé. So Yorùbá tó dẹ̀ gbà wọlé yìí sìn, wọ́n á ní bàbá kan ni, a sì ń bọ̀ àbá wọn yẹn kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ ò tí dọ́dọ̀ àwọn, a sì ń bọ̀. But Tabatu, they said lùkúlùkù tó tún gbé wá yìí sẹ́yìn, kọ́lí tó gbé wá yìí. Tó bá ní kí ló ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, àwọn èèyàn ní ó sàwọn kan, ó gbá àwọn kan dìde, kọ́ lọ gbogbo àwọn tó gbé dìde. Ó máa ń pa àwọn kan, gbá àwọn kan dìde ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Rule of his game near divide and rule. That is what he's using. Right from his day one, divide and rule. Ó máa pa àwọn, okay, ó ń pa àwọn driver, ó ń gbé agbèrò dìde. Nínú political party ẹ̀ kọ́ lọ wò ó, àwọn kan ti wà ń bẹ̀. Okay, tailor tó ń ránṣọ fún, tailor tó ń ránṣọ fún. Báwo ni jíjẹ chairman? Ṣùgbọ́n ọlọ́kàn lè fún ní pé à ń jà lọ́dọ̀ wa o, ẹ bá a dá sí i, ṣé wo lè jẹ́ chairman ni lọ lé kó lọ múra. Ó wà ẹ̀kọ́ nǹkan tí n sọ lè dàbí.
I know the person. I know this kind of person. So I mean, all our stories there kọ̀ọ̀kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. So yẹ pé wọ́n so funny gan, and that's how he kind of established or stamped his authority. Sometimes two people can come in and they'll be like, ìwọ tí wọ́n wá tó ń parí ìjà, ṣé wọ́n ò lè jẹ rep ni? Ṣé wọ́n ò lè lọ ṣe senate ni? And from that moment, that will be like, me sir, me, senate. Sure sir, I can do aṣíwájú, I can. And they will do anything to serve him forever.
Ìyẹn kó àwọn bàbá tó sì wà lábẹ́ ṣe kí wọ́n fi lè sọ̀rọ̀. Wọn ò ní lè sọ. Tí wọ́n bá wo àwọn bàbá kan lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ látòrí àwọn olùsìn nǹkan ni, ṣèbọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀wà ń jọba ń sìn. Olùsìn náà rí nǹkan jẹ mọ́ nígbà tó fún wọn nípa ẹ máa tilẹ̀ jẹ́ ń bíbà yìí. Lódì nǹkan tí gbogbo wọn bọ́ sínú akóló ẹ̀ tí wọn ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Bàbá tó kọ̀wé jáde lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí, ṣèbó owó náà ló gbà ló jẹ́ kó máa sọ̀sọ́kúsọ.
Akande.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, tẹ bá wo gbogbo àwọn ọba tá látòrí ọba of Lagos, báwo lọ́ba of Lagos ti ṣe débẹ̀, ṣèbá tìlẹ́yìn tiẹ̀ yìí ni, báwo lọ́ba of Lagos ti ṣe tiẹ̀. Nígbà tó bá yẹ kó yẹ àwọn tó yẹ kó bọ́ sórúkọ, wọn ò jẹ́ kó débẹ̀ nítorí owó àti mo mọ̀yàn tí a fi ń ṣe. Tàbá wo gbogbo àwọn ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tó kù, èwo ni ò ní màálùú nù wọn, ibo lọ ti ń sìn, ráǹṣì wọn dà, báwo lẹ fẹ́ ká fáìtì àwọn Fúlàní látòrí Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́.
Ajé Hafiz, ọpọlọ yín ẹkù làákàyè.
Ráǹṣì mélòó ni bàbá kọ́? Before 2015, Buhari sì wá bá bàbá ní Ọ̀yọ́ tó wá bá wọn sọ pé tó báwo lẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Fúlàní yìí sí. Kí lè síjọ́ náà lọ́hùn? Kí là ń rí ń sìn?
Ajé Hafiz, ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé other calls too. Thank you so much, sir, for chipping that in. Honestly speaking, it makes a lot of sense. I'll use the remaining few minutes to just explain to my friends as well, okay? It's a brilliant point you raised. Very, very brilliant point. Thank you, sir. So that's G. Hafiz from Texas, I believe, yeah? Now, what he was saying is so good, right? He was talking about us, the Yorubas, being party to what has befell, to what befell Nigeria. He said, we all agree that the constitution is faulty, dubious, and fraudulent. But it was the Yoruba president who accepted that constitution. And when he had a chance to trash it and get it done and give Nigeria democracy, Obasanjo didn't do that. He decided to manipulate the constitution and the system and give himself a life presidency. When he couldn't get that, he gave Nigerians a sick president. And since then, it's been a down spiral since then. Okay. So he also mentioned that when we talk about this insecurity as well, right? Look at the Fulani and their cows and what have you. That if you look around very well, you realize that majority of all these are royal fathers. They are the owners of some of these cows. They don't have ranches. They are kings who don't have land to build ranches to put in their cows and their what have you. I asked some of these guys, how do you fight that? That's part of us doing an internal inquiry and all of that, which Ajay Alfiz wanted us to do, asking those cogent, important questions, okay? At the end of the day, he believed that until we break ourselves up as in away from this madness, we are not ready, in my own opinion. I mean, well, in his own opinion. So I have another caller. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly, Maiyegun. Good evening.
Good evening to you. So, just for the sake of our listener, do you mind just tell us your name, brother?
It is always your personal person, Tunde from
Tunde. God bless you. That's Tunde from South Africa, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. So, Tunde, you listened to this from the beginning. And one of the highlight of this broadcast is that Buhari is a failure, known to many people, including his own supporters, right? When he made that call to the Super Eagles and Super Eagles lost, all of us are reacting. Somehow, everybody's reacting, right? Including his own supporters too. But how are they so much interested in that and not interested in the failed country under Buhari that is about to be also transferred to another near failed individual at Tifnumbu? So that's the highlight. But you have the floor, Tunde.
Maiyegun, honestly, Yoruba, if something that came yesterday, he said some things yesterday. He said, Yoruba, God gave us everything. Even the colonials, they knew who we were. See, every knowledgeable word that describes us, that is going to lead us, and that is supposed to be like a caution for us, we have it. Baba, Yoruba, Abusi is killing us. That word, Abusi. I don't know what Abusi is in English. How I'm going to say it. Abusi should be, I don't know, when you know something is bad and you still support it.
I know.
I mean, for God's sake, Nigeria is we're always far away from professionalism. Okay, why is he calling the boy? Why? For what? Why?
That's the question everybody, millions of people are asking that. Why?
You're promising guys that earn more than how much you want to give to the whole team. This guy earns money, for God's sake. Kelechi collects over 200,000 every month. He collects over 200 every month. Now you're promising 250 for the whole team. Dangote promised you this, or Federal promised you this. Why that we always use money as motivation for each other?
I think it's for ego tripping. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, they said it's only Nigeria that kind of do that. Okay, because all these people with their money, they will invade and bombard all their camps. Making all this. See, Tunde, continue.
Why we always, I keep saying this. Why do we always motivate each other with money? And these are the roots of our problems. It's the root of our problems. Money, we worship money too much as Nigerians. We worship money too much. That is why truth is always far away from everybody. Truth is always far away from us. We worship money. Is it by force? Do we have to live this kind of a life? And the mentality. Imagine these boys. They are going through a knockout stage. They did psychologists. I'm sure Super Eagles does not have the psychology, for God's sake. Yeah. Those things are supposed to build us. We are far away from it. All the psychologists we have in Nigeria are not working. I'm sure they are jobless. Most of them don't have jobs. You can't be a psychologist in the Western world and you're jobless. It will never happen. So we have a long way to go. See, this thing, and I always say this thing, and people will be saying, God, God. We are disturbing about God. We always disturb that man. He has given us two things, the conscience and the brain to execute. The conscience to know what is bad and what is wrong. And we keep going back. That's it. We keep going back. We don't want to learn. We don't want to say the truth to each other. Me, the way I am, I don't care. I say the truth to you, Papa. I say the truth to you. As my friend, as my brother, I will say the truth to you. That's the only way we can grow. Tinubu is a nowhere to go. We can't deal with him. That guy is a killer, for God's sake. He's a murderer. It's somebody who puts kings and don't appoint kings. Somebody who appoints kings. He has desecrated our ancestral land. For God's sake. We are Yoruba people, for God's sake.
Thank you, Tunde.
We are Yoruba people. In fact, it's just painful. Very painful. Tonight, honestly, for like 3 days, I've not been fine. But each time I think about Nigeria, I'm always down.
It can always be, we'll get there. And in fact, I believe that it will be quicker than we can also sort of imagine. I've got that positive feeling as well. So, Tunde, thank you for chipping that in tonight as well.
Thank you, my brother. Go keep the good work.
God bless you. Have a good one, Baba. I have another caller. Hello. Hello, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, brother. Your name, sir?
Yeah, this is Mr. Jide speaking from UK.
Mr. Jide, you are live, sir.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, yeah, thank you. What I want to say is the problem of Nigeria, I think it lies in the hands of the Yorubas. Maiyegun, if you look at the injustices that have been happening to Nigeria for the past 50 years, you realize that Yoruba always have a hand in it. And the northern caliphate, like the northern elite, before they make any move, they need an insider from the Yorubas to validate that thing. Like, to kind of give them extra power to do the evil thing they want to do. Before they won the presidency, they pick a northern person, right? And they find another person from Yoruba. They will never go to the Igbos because they know that, Igbos are smart people. The Igbos, they stand for something. See, I'm Yoruba, but I will say the truth. Sheri Yoruba, a lot of us, I don't know if it is because of the culture and the way we were raised to respect elders. That thing has kind of bastardized the culture in such a way that even if we see the truth, we don't say it.
You can't say it.
This brings about backstabbing. Look at what Igboho did for Yorubas and the people supporting Igboho when, he was fighting for Yorubas. Everybody on social media was like, nothing must happen to Igboho. You must not touch Igboho. Even the youth who doesn't know Igboho and the ones who knew that, okay, Igboho, was, to be realistic, Igboho was also part of, the politicians. You can say Igboho is just like, this guy just posted this video, a Luomo kind of person. It's just that Igboho had the limit to it to say, no, I must start for my people, But the thing, the bottom line is, after everything, look how we don't hear about Igboho again. Although we know that there are some things, going on underground that we don't know, but at least, you first of all, order for Igboho. The Kanu that was in the same situation. Look at the way the Igbos organize themselves. Those are the people that that they know what they stand for. They know what it means to have their own country on their own. But Yoruba to date, Yoruba cannot do sit at home for Igboho. And look at that the same Yorubas are now pushing for Oshibanjo. I won't be surprised if we see Yoruba people before 2023 supporting Oshibanjo.
Why are you waiting that long, Jide? They are already supporting Oshibanjo. They are already fighting. People are already saying Tinubu is greedy and they are Yoruba. So I don't know if you haven't been following things. So it's already happening next year, okay?
happening. You see, I don't know if it's laziness or we are just too adamant or just lazy to fight for freedom. And that's one thing I will give the Igbos for. If Igbos, they stand for something, they believe in Biafra, they believe in having their own country. But you see, but no lie. Like, and it's not like I think we are the one gaining from this same Nigeria. We don't gain anything. We sell our people out for peanuts. Tinubu, look at the way Tinubu as his age at 2015, carrying boom up and down, shouting. When we go to England, took their soldier and they voted for their soldier. In Nigeria, who do we talk to? Buhari. At that age, in all that press, just because you want to not turn out to become president. So they believe, let's just call the country Republic of Fulani or Republic of North Nigeria. Because Yoruba has it is, we don't even have a say. Okay, bro.
Thank you so much. I mean, you made your point. And I can tell you didn't misspoke at all. And I bet people listened. And I'm sure as well that you're probably not the only person who feel that way. Okay, but thank you for chipping that in tonight. Jide, you have a good one. Okay, I'll take one more. I will call it a night because of our time. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Sir.
How are you?
I am very well. Oh, how are you?
I'm fine. This is Dr. Obawale from Cali in the US.
Dr. Obawale from California. Can I actually call it in full? Because I love that.
Yes.
Doctor.
Yes.
I'm actually speaking to a doctor, somebody who identifies as a doctor for the first time on my program, and I feel privileged. Sir, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm glad I came through. Like, I've been trying a couple of shows of yours.
I'm glad you made it tonight. So you're live. Everybody can hear you now, sir.
Okay, straight to the point. The caller that called.
Go on.
The caller that called about a while ago. I mean, a minute ago. So Sunday Igboho chief. MC Oluomo. That's a misinformation.
You want
they
to
are
take
not
that
the same.
Please.
Yeah, that's not the same. I don't want to bastardize what he said, but how can those two be the same? That's perpetual misinformation. Then secondly, the only way see Kini Marshall, Revolution Marshall.
I'm with you, sir.
Without that energy, we are going nowhere. Without the youth energy, we are going nowhere. We are going nowhere. That's the truth of the matter. We are not going anywhere. I mean, before Catholic Odua Republic, Yoruba Nation, Biafra Republic, I think we have to critically look at this.
Right.
Can we get a regional system
first, right?
And slowly work our way into disintegration?
I think that's what will happen. I know people.
I think
people
right
don't
now,
always agree.
People don't agree. That's fine. They have their own.
I mean, I'm agreeing
opinion
with you because I have presented that on this platform before. I said, if to say, it's just that it's a bit tricky. It's complicated, right? Nigeria, when you want to approach things like this, normally the way it should go is that first you start with the constitution. The next thing is that you go regionally, which means you control your resources and all that. And gradually one day, Nigeria is messed up. So
we cannot. There's no definite formula that will make us land into respective,
countries.
Yeah, that's perfect because there's
We
no
need
there's no
to get-
definite or what have you formula to
No.
arrive. You are right.
No.
Mm.
We need nation states first.
Mm.
Nigeria as an entity is huge.
Mm.
And the people that have shares in it are not only Nigerians.
Well,
They are
that's true.
also international bodies.
That's true.
So, our band, Yoruba Nation, I'm not against it. I spoke
Sure.
with my uncle one of those days.
Mm.
He works at Unilag. He graduated from there, and he said he buys the idea, but who wants to die right now?
Mm.
Who wants to die? Who wants to be in the forefront of things? Nobody. Ṣẹ́ni tẹ́bi ń pa lọ́mọ ní pé kó wá máa ṣe, okay, àti ìgbà tí Sunday Igboho chief ti jáde, who else came out? If not the pastor, Pastor Bankole, who else? And secondly, the caller that came before me, he also said something about Yoruba Oku, where Yoruba is the problem of Nigeria. That's not true.
Okay.
During the whole Western region, who went against Awolowo, shaking shake me. He came with the Northerners. So he betrayed Sikh. He betrayed Awolowo.
And guess what? The Igbos didn't forgive him for that, too. You still see our Igbo brothers and sisters will say, that's Zeke. That guy messed up. Like,
we know the history now. Ojukwu said Awolowo was the best president Nigeria ever had. Why would he say that? There's a reason behind it. So I think we need the youthful energy, and we need to regionally have a nation state before we could, say conclusively that we want to disintegrate completely. It's not going to happen like that. I've been shouting Yoruba. I went into it and I researched, and Nigeria is just too huge of an elephant that we cannot okay. No, we have to consider different things. And if we accept that, I think we have a way forward in the right direction. But people call me, Biafra Republic, Yoruba Nation. It's not Maiyegun, you know it. You live in the UK, it's not going to work like that. The cabals and all that.
I completely agree with you. You know why I'm agreeing with you is because somebody else may call in and say, no, I disagree with, I disagree with Doctor. But that's the beauty of this whole thing, right? That's the beauty of this whole conversation, right?
But that's fine. We
check on things that are practical. What you just said right now is practical. It requires commitment. Who will be part of it? You have asked that question, a rhetorical question, I would say, right? But here is the point. Yeah. Nigeria is so complicated enough that people believe that any approach this time is right. But we all know practically, before we break up a country, if it's not by war, okay, it has to start from identifying your borders.
One thing Nigeria has as an issue is the firework approach. We don't go back to the root cause analysis and say, hey, listen, I want you to mind the disease state. Okay, prognosis is lele, diagnosis is lele. Okay, kilamache lati treat it. Next time, call kilamache lati prevent it. But Nigeria just, it's a disease. Let's treat it.
I know.
And then everything is okay. No, that's the truth, honest truth. Okay, let me give someone else.
That's so brilliant, Doctor. Okay, I'm going to say one or two things when you hang up right now, but it's a pleasure having you, I have to say, honestly. I hope I get lucky next time to have you around, okay? So, on Maiyegun's Diary Politico, the conversation can be so broadened. People publicly, the people openly disagree here. They will say, I disagree with Doctor. In fact, if I take another call right now, you probably will hear somebody that will say, I disagree. But we check on things that are practical. Whatever Doctor said there, I've said it before, okay? I said, if Nigeria was to be a country, a place that is real, starting with the constitution, okay? That will define everybody's place. We all know where we come from, okay? I'm a Yoruba man. I know where I come from. You are an Igbo man or a TV man, a BBO, a Jaw, you know all that, wherever you come from, okay? You do know where you come from. So it is that book, that constitution that should acknowledge you, let you have control over where you come from, how you want to be ruled, how you want to be led, all that stuff, all by yourself. Are you with me now? That is the regional part that can then say, oh, you people of Yoruba land, the government of Yoruba land says we are living practical, yeah? But again, in Nigeria, many agree that it's not practical. If you're asking them to give you this, regionalism and the restructuring and what have you, ask those before you. How come it's become so hard or impossible for them to even get an ordinary restructuring that could even, sort of pave way for a regional system of government and on and on and on? So that is why many people don't believe in it, okay? So that's why I said if we disagree sometimes, let's disagree logically. We don't need to abuse ourselves. We don't need to attack ourselves. I'll take one more and I'll call it a night. Hello.
So that's why I said, hello, sir.
Hello,
good evening, sir.
Good evening to you.
Yeah.
Your name,
hello,
please.
sir. Yeah. My name is David.
David.
Yeah.
Calling from the US
David,
or
sir.
Canada. Do you want to be specific?
I'm calling from Canada. Yes, sir.
Canada,
Yes,
guess
sir.
right.
Yeah.
So, David, you are going to be my last caller
Yes,
because
sir.
of my time, and I'm glad to, speaking
Okay.
to you, with you right
Yeah.
now. And you can use the time because
Yeah.
everyone can hear you, David.
Okay, sir.
Go on, sir.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Maiyegun, sir, I 100%, you are right about one thing. You said something about the next caller, which you are right about. I 100% disagree with the doctor.
Please tell us tell us why.
Thank you very much, sir.
Please.
You don't negotiate with terrorists.
Hmm.
You get it? You don't, these people are nothing but parasites. You don't give parasite chances.
Hmm.
You get it? You don't give them a chance. If you give them a little chance, they will devour you. You get it?
Hmm.
So this thing we are doing, why many people don't ask themselves this one question? Why do you think everybody wake up at this very moment?
Hmm.
We are not just following this thing pragmatically, I'm following it pathologically as well.
Hmm.
You get it?
I'm with you.
So this thing is sanctioned by God. You get it? This thing is not our own decision. God is the one waking us up that it is time for us to move. We don't have to stay with these people. You get it? If we say we want to practice regional system of government and we try to it means we are locking ourselves under these people again. Then they will use whatever influence they have to buy everything in the southwest and the southeast and enslave us. Psychologically, we enslave us. So
and
we don't have to
even add to your argument, David, yeah? Some believe that regional system of government still simply means you can't stop Nigerians from moving around Nigeria. You can't say because you are Yoruba's region, you don't want Fulani to come across. They are still Nigerians. You are still part of Nigeria. They can move anywhere.
That's the thing.
So that's why some people disagree with regional system right now, that they just go and break up. But again, continue, David.
Sir, all the research that I've made so far, all the research that I've made so far about Fulani people, what everybody regretted, what the non-Fulanis regretted is giving a Fulani man a chance. You get it? It's giving them a chance or trying to negotiate with them. These people are nothing but demons. This is what they characterize themselves as. You understand? This is why most of them put on this egomaniac, oceanicated, Kabbalistic, animalistic characteristic.
Amazing.
This is it. You don't negotiate with such people. These people are just like parasites. When a parasite comes to a tree, it will ask the tree, just let me stay here. You get it? When the tree, the parasite chance, the parasite will start sucking, the content of the vitamins that is supposed to make the tree fresh. The parasite will start sucking it. It will be sucking it. It will be sucking it. I was born in Lagos Island. I was raised in Surulere. You understand? But I have the chance to go and live in my mother's village for 4 years. So I saw things. I saw a whole new world. So this was where I learned about parasite. When you want to deal with parasite, you will cut everything off. When you see it as a little on a tree, on a cocoa tree, on anything, you cut it off at once. You don't wait for it. These people are like cancer. You understand, sir? What doctor is saying is that we should make agreements with the cancer. Let me bring it to the doctor terminology. I might not know much. I'm not claiming I know everything about everything. I know a little bit about a little bit. You understand?
That's all that matters.
What is there? Yeah, what is there is that when you give, if these people are like cancer, when a cancer wants to start growing, thank God the person that called is a doctor. You have to cut it off.
Cut the tumor off.
When you give it a chance, you will definitely regret it. You get it, sir? So we coming to the table trying to bring this people regional government system or whatever it is, it won't work. We have to stand our ground. We have to make our stand. We have already made our stand. Then we have to stand on it. This is what I see there, sir.
God bless you, David.
Thank you very much, sir.
It's a firebrand,
amen.
and I actually love it. Yeah, I love the energy as well. Thank you so much for making it onto the program tonight, David. And I hope I'm lucky next time to have you. Okay? You have a good evening and a wonderful night as well. To everyone who is also watching, I think, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this call of our mother in the temple, which is, which is just a call I can ignore. I will make it quick. Ma, can you hear me?
Yes. Thank you so much, my brother.
I thought I wouldn't just pretend I didn't see that. I've been seeing Edaola Oluwa as well. But you know what? Most of the time when those calls are coming in, there are callers on the line. And I just look and I'm like, oh, it's going to cut out. So, Ma, I want you to help me manage that time. Okay? Briefly,
okay, quick.
What do you want to add to this?
Yesterday, Bashigo came online. Thank you for giving him that wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much.
I know.
He's a good leader, and we are right behind him. Yes, let's go to Tinubu, Anugomo of Lagos. The man should tell us his business. People are some of his supporters actually are telling us this man is making orders. Who are the people to make? Business wo ló dá sílẹ̀ tó gba Yorùbá síbẹ̀. Ṣé Ọ̀tẹ́dọ́lá ó dá business sílẹ̀ ó gba Yorùbá àárín nǹkan tó ṣe? Ẹ jẹ́ sọ nǹkan tí Tinubu fi tó ṣe fún ọmọ Yorùbá. This man has done absolutely nothing than stealing from Yoruba.
From us.
And now he's going about, like Father Christmas, going from one village to another village in the northern part of the country, sharing, distributing money. Look around. How many politicians looking pé owó bí jíọ̀tì òpònú arúgbó bó ṣe ń pín owó? Is that politics? Or buying votes? If this man really wants to do Father Christmas, ilé la fi ń kẹ̀ṣọ́ ròde. Kí ló ṣe fún àwọn èèyàn tiẹ̀? He has done nothing. Kò tiẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kó rí wọn. And this man is the enemy of Yorùbá. And I will keep saying it. He has done nothing for us as a Yorùbá. Yorùbás are saying no, they are not going to vote 2023. He came out and he put himself forward. And not only ìyẹn nìkan, àwọn ló forí tán pè ní Fúlàní yẹn. They came out to the Maiyegun wèrè, the Maiyegun òṣì. They came out today saying pé the grazing route àwọn wọ́n ti gbà òpònú ojúyọbọ dìdìrìn ló máa gbà fáwọn nítorí ẹ̀kọ́ ẹni táwọn fẹ́ pọ̀ sí lẹ́yìn yẹn. Isn't that a call, a ringing bell, alarm? Wípé this man so-called ojúyọbọ tó ti fẹ́ tó ṣe yẹ́gẹ́yẹ́gẹ́ kíní tó dàbí mọ́tò ti fẹ́ pàṣẹ òpé yẹn.
Continue.
Tó ń lọ from pole to pole. at the age of 80-something. Táwọn tó dẹ̀ tó Ọlọ́run ló mọ̀ nǹkan tó ti promise àwọn mẹ̀yẹ́tì wèrè. These people are terrorists. The Fulanis, X-Men, they are I think number 3rd.
They are the 4th deadliest in the world.
The most deadliest terrorists in the whole universe. And now they are trying to align with him. Yoruba should wake up. Because I'm going to Olori Buruku Ajima Shamfani to promise you. This man, wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, kí ló ṣe fún wọn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́? Ẹ sọ nǹkan tó ṣe fún wọn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Àwọn yẹn ní dressing route wọ́n ti gbà. Obviously, tí màdù yìí lọ from pole to pole. Yoruba should wake up. There is danger. This man, to please Oloshi, but tó wà ń bẹ̀ yìí. Ó make sure you pay life àwọn youth. Always ìdànù ní nígbà EndSARS ní ẹni. It wasted Yoruba life, Yoruba youth life. The life of youth tó wà ní Nigeria because those people killed are not just Yorubas.
They are not just Yorubas.
He killed them. This is the man that has no mercy. He has no respect for anybody's life. Tí màá ìbá jẹ́ Ọlọ́run tí ẹ̀ ní jẹ́, àwọn alálẹ̀ ò ní gbà.
Àṣẹ. Ẹ̀yin ìyá ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́.
Nítorí màá yìí máa burú gan ni. Ó máa brúta burúkú.
Àwọn èèyàn understand.
Ó máa brúta kiri tó ṣojú bí ojú ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn.
Hello, ma.
Ó máa burú gan ni.
Thank you so much.
Let me just get up before kí n tó máa ṣépè fún.
God bless you. Thank you so much for at least making it onto the program tonight as well, ma. Okay. Hopefully next time
Thank you.
Start early and we'll all have our time to express ourselves better than this. Okay. You have a good evening, ma.
Thank you. God bless.
And you too. So this is where I'm going to draw the line. Okay. I'm going to say good night. She's done the closing for me. Okay. I'm already out of tea time and all that. So I want to say thank you to every one of you, my super chatters, my regular commenters, my sharers, the likers, and then the callers. To every one of you who took your time with me tonight. It's been over 2 hours. I want to say thank you to you. If you're just joining, you can still watch the program. Watch the video from the beginning. It's going to be available for your view or a view in the next couple of minutes. So like my videos, share them, subscribe. Yeah, set your notification on so that when next I'm on, you and I will be here again for another wonderful session. It's always like this, if not better sometimes. So good night. You have a wonderful evening, every one of you.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádùn yẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí